What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video here today on Madden 20. We actually got the second round, I think only second round as far as I remember or as I know, but on the, what promo is that? Draft class of 20. That's the promo I want to talk about. So let's go ahead and hop in there. Now I have the list on Mutthead just because I'm gonna go over the 94s, but for the rest of them, there's like there's the full round, right? So there's 30 or 32. I think it's 32 for NFL. I always get that confused with NBA. But so I want to go over the 94s. Unfortunately, it's hard to kind of do that. So what I'm going to be doing is just going over the players that I know, or like, you know, that I can see. So because the 94s are actually more expensive right now, just the way that it's working. So first up is Jonathan Taylor. We can see he's a 95 speed running back. All of these are not going to be, you know, necessarily the best players in the game, but they are going to be for your theme team, right? So we got Jonathan Taylor, 94 overall with 95 speed. All of his other stats are decent. He's got 89 break tackle. He's going for about 100K right now, so he's actually going for a decent price. We got Deandre Swift, and he's a Colt, by the way. Deandre Swift is a Lion running back that's only got 93 speed. So I would definitely say out of these two, you know, only 79 trucking, 88 elusiveness. Out of these two, I would think Jonathan Taylor is better. That's just my opinion. But, you know, it always could be different. So let's go to wide receivers. I believe there is a couple here too, which is T. Higgins in the second round, and then there's someone else. So apparently no 94s are showing up. There's T. Higgins finally. So he is a Bengal, which is pretty cool if you're, you know, want to play with Joe Burrow. So he's a little bit slower. His route running is mediocre, but he has good catch in traffic, good spec catch. He's 6'4", 92 speed is, you know, pretty slow, but 95 catch in traffic, 95 spec. Decent card at the very least. You know, not necessarily the best card, but definitely decent. And then we got this Chennault Junior. Went to Jacksonville. So he's a 93 speed, 94 catch in traffic. Once again, probably not as good as the T. Higgins. I think the T. Higgins is probably a little bit better. Just his route running seems a little bit better. And then statistically, he's pretty much the same, except he has better spec catch, in my opinion. So, you know, it's really dependent on what you actually want. But pretty good cards, or some good cards there. We got a tight end at the 94 overall, which I don't think he's in here yet. But it's Cole Kmet, I guess, for the Bears, but he's not in here, it looks like. So let's go on to the defensive side of the ball. So D tackles, there is two of them as well. So we got Ross and then Marlon. What's his name? Ross Blacklock. He's slow. Finesse moves 93 is decent, but no really power moves. He's decently, you know, 78 speed. He's kind of slow. 87 block shed for the Texans. If you're a Texans team, maybe you want him. Probably not a huge pickup for most people. And then right here, Falcons picked up another D tackle who's only got 78 speed as well. 93 power move, 90 block shed. I would say this card's probably a little bit better just because of block shed, strength, and play rec. And his tackling's a little bit higher, I believe, as well. But, you know, neither one of them are really that great, so it's really dependent on what you actually want. So there was a right end and a D end, or left end, I think. No, just a right end that went in the second round as well. So we're going to go ahead, at least for the 94 overalls. Right here, it's for the Panthers. So unfortunately for Steelers, we didn't get anyone in the second round, I don't believe, from what I've seen, which is kind of unfortunate. No upgrades for my theme team. But we got Gross right here, right end with 85 speed, 92 finesse, 88 tackle, 86 block shed, 90 play rec. I mean, decent. Not, once again, these cards are all for theme teams and just playing with new cards, but they're not really going to be the best because these are second round picks, so they're not going to get the best statistics. You know, so they're decent, but they're not going to be the best. There's two free safeties as well for the Bucks, and what's the other team that got the free safety? The Giants. So looks like they're the two right here. They're going for pretty expensive as well. So 94 speed, 90 zone, 87 man, 88 hit power, 91 play rec, 92 pursuit. Decent card. He won't have that 90 hit power, which sucks for Enforcer if he can get an Enforcer. I don't know if you can boost him up to 90 hit power or what, because he doesn't have power-ups. And then Xavier McKinney, 92 speed, 90 man, 82 zone. So he's actually really, really good at man, but his zone's mediocre. Play rec 93, 89 hit power. So even though he's a free safety, it's almost like you want to put him as like your third corner or fourth corner if you want to play man. I don't know. If you want to maybe stop the run a little bit better too. He's good. Not really going to be the best or anything like that, but he is good. We go to strong safeties. We see that we got Grant Delpit, I guess. So he's got 94 hit power, 93 speed, 89 zone, 94 play rec. Pretty good. Once again, his hit power is pretty good, so he will get that Enforcer, which is obviously a huge plus. Are these cards the best? I don't know. It's all about theme, you know what I mean? You probably don't want to use these cards if you're not on a theme team. But there's tons of other cards as well, like I said, at the 93 and below level. So I believe they go all the way down to 90 for the second round. So I'm just going to go 92 to 93 right here and see what we can look at. So Jets got a free safety, it looks like. I'm not going to go over all the stats. I'm just going to try to find some of the players. Cardinals got a left tackle, it looks like. Left outside linebacker for the for the Saints. Right outside linebacker for the Patriots. Left end for the Bills. So there's a ton. You're definitely just going to want to go through these. Maybe look on like Muthead or whatever to try to find. Or maybe just look by your team, right? So I'm going to go through Steelers, but I don't believe they drafted anyone from what I know. So I'll go 90 to 91 as well. Like I said, I don't think they drafted anyone, but what I would do is just go through your team and look at it for yourself. I do want to go look at the sets. I haven't checked out sets yet, and I wonder if they did put in a second round or how this is going to work, because there's going to be a lot of coins to be made possibly for at least like a day or two. So if that is the case. So it looks like just first rounders. They only have first rounders right there. Already did those. Draft heroes are the same, and then draft picks are the same. So it doesn't look like there's any sets to actually get these players. So no wonder they're going for a decent amount right now, because they're getting flooded into the game with packs, but that's really the only way you could probably get them for the time being, which is pretty interesting. Do we have any? Am I missing? Oh, NFL draft. There it is. Yeah, so there's really nothing here in terms of that. So that could definitely not really going to be a coin making method. Let me check the training as well and make sure there's no training packs. I haven't checked everything. I thought maybe there would be sets, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Doesn't look like there's going to be any of these cards either in terms of, or the training currency. So that has me thinking just, if there's no training and things like that, the cards might stay decently expensive for a while. I guess that's why they're so expensive, is if some people want like a T. Higgins, you pretty much have to pull him at the moment. So let's go program draft class 20 again. So it looks like the only place you're going to be able to get these cards is going to be the auction house. 90s are going for about 16, 17K. So they're not going for a ton, maybe a little bit more over their price. 92s look like they're about 25K, which is pretty decent. It looks like some of them might go for a little bit more. So quarterback for the Colts isn't going for much. It's pretty slow. Decent accuracy, I guess. I wonder if there's, I'm trying to think who, Jalen Hurts got drafted, right? So what overall is he, let's say? Maybe a 92. Let's go to quarterbacks. So I think Jalen Hurts might be decently expensive. Although they have Carson Wentz. So yeah, I mean, he's decently expensive for a 93. The only thing I would say is Carson Wentz probably has a better card, right? I don't know if Carson does or not, but I figured he does. If not, he probably will get a better card. This Jalen, though, has 88 speed, so it actually is a pretty good card. 92 throw power, 89 short, 86 mid, 86 deep, 87 under pressure, 89 on the run. Now, the thing about it is obviously cards are pretty cheap right now, so you can get a good upgrade and get a lot better card for pretty much the same price, right? So let's say we just go to, what is it, Theme Diamonds? Is it Theme Diamonds or Theme Builder 2s? I'm going to go to Theme Diamonds, but we want to go to 997. I think it might be Theme Builders. Yeah, so I think it's Theme Builders that I'm looking at. But if we go to quarterbacks here, I think we were able to like get like a Fitzpatrick or something. They're going to be slower, right? So Carson does actually have a good overall. But look at those stats comparatively. He still gets Escape Artist, and he's still only 90,000, but he gets a ton of good stats, let's check out Carson, right? Because Carson's the one that's pretty comparable. So, I mean, he's going to be a lot slower than Jalen by like 5 overall, but his throwing is a ton better, and you don't have to spend like 5,000 more coins. So, at the price Jalen is, he's not going to be worth it for any Eagle-themed teams. That being said, though, they definitely could, maybe use him for running plays, things like that. Put him in your backup, read option, maybe something like that. That's pretty much what the Eagles are planning on doing from what I know. So, that being said, let me know what cards you guys are going to pick up from this promo. I'm interested to see. It is a pretty good round that they did on this. That being said, though, drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it. I'm going to be hopefully trying to live stream, like I said, later. I got to try to get my coins up so I can get Cordell, maybe do some weekend league, something like that. I want to do some gameplay with them just because with the new golden tickets. That being said, though, subscribe and turn on that post notification bell. That way you guys can see when I go live, when I post videos, things like that. And that, as always, I will see you guys next time.